ama pramuato yamamu nyina ha omemu nsam ne ama wodo so de ayensaka ene si aboabo anu ato din se pramtobreka sebo ewie ye ne yetefu abohu nkomai wutie free peace 104.3 FM so okay 101.7 neat 100.9 nimi ansa wa sepa Sabeka Johnson Accra enwati hello 101.5 FM wadum Kumasi Ghana man temni yadunsi ya baby a wote yenkan kasa fidie be saduasia num ne etire kwam no ne a be saduasa peacefmonline.com ghana-today.com so abode etiefu benya be akan
Amanibo yensa kanisa fiwe AU Summit Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ena woje ediesi ne stresso. O man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kasa wo nesmo de to dwa nyina se nei wo wogidie ma pase yana ya wefrim nipa ye beye no ebe ya asumdwe kwan so.
His efforts to promote harmony amongst Muslim leaders and to strengthen cooperation between Dagbon and neighboring traditional kingdoms reflected a vision that extended well beyond his own kingdom.
Na High Court atemo kesi odi to dwafa ne chama wuntumi hono dom kuma ne si we wamunyi ntum wamuntiase nentiase wochena enti we de kwan biaso wobehwe so obetimi akosie neni saso ena chama wuntumi ya yama ne 20 years yebekọ akotie senia Ghana mrasi etiem wopani a wocha abonefosem ewo Kwame Nkrumah so apon kesi mokuma se wasantemantam akasa ne dia wo chechemu nyina ye 20 years ya dia pem chama wuntumi no wazehwe abani say wo bibia yenza be so pechi mine ho sensem no emra ne pepepe koyiko yempa ebu nkama faso bia
Mejidi say nka on the face of it okay ya de bia esemra eye adwuma o mine
Ghana Chamber of Construction penny na just speaker say wo mo sere no ade na adwuma na ye nde wunye adwuma sesebe ho be kirew ende ye ka se sika botine wo mo nsanka be sere tell one show so for show my Ghana Samson Sebeka wadi wamuno wobetimi ahye na wotia
Cocoa board at the contractors ka over 4 billion Ghana cedis yes kan kitingitin yi ane ye de ahye se adwuma mu
Ewiensem pina ka we hu na yesi nkonwa yede esomo ma yemfa seda anoden yemfa nkoma enumekuo ye
ede asede ma MTN Ghana se so hunu se bebia aye yellow a yaba beji atum se ne isem no ena yenyina ye koso fa mobile phone ko MTN aso ne titiri mu amofri abrochi aba na mpese obeto Ghana sem bia wa wosem na different ko fa ma so ba no ra MTN aso ye obeya hyehye de ama kama eno ana ade be WhatsApp afi wo course ne data services na wichem baby aye yellow na MTN sense network no so aye de se ya no wa hye so say this way chocolate drink you here any so share cocoa pika che denya asem ketan koda na no mpanifo ennom unya wusuo a hye na de wono a wona wokro no awie yi opese makafo eye me nana ama anno tufo enafe
ohene wa kasebo ahene na
amansanti ame kwabena ma
Africa sebo ne munchemu enie na anu wada enche pe ne yebo Ghana fo nyina amane se yete ho yenke bi hyemu wo hene kese pa wadabon ya na Abukari Mahama ye otosomienu sabe wetina nan wonse do e ba ne sa na ha adwene penei Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kasa ne dia wade to dwan se ane wati bi nemum wo gidie ma pase kwan be fa so na ye ohempon fofo ne be hwe na etimi eye asumdwem na ne nsima wo kanyina nso wo kai wato no wo kaka ya na Abukari Mahama ye otosomienu sania no wote asem sompa no ogusu a wo so ne manfo obo aye ema asumdwe pie setimi trinity wadagbon ansa na wo firi mu July boseme no ne de toso dunsia na wode sansem bo gina to dwa na due yi ewa bankasiem Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no wonke bi hyemu wate wan ye ka chansa akram se obi aba wachio ya tesi ye bopunu mu panti na mampanisuo ye bopunu mu dia kobie obi ye na kire se nananum atena nkonwa dagbon saso ena ahemfo kukudam ne nintia wo mu etife do mantemba wo mo ba no so mampani asam ne dia trinity na mum senia wo man Ghana ya mamra ne ya mane asitie no e wo se yankase ye ba wo na ase na afi ye bo wa mane akire mo kire se ene ya ye kase ya na Abukari Mahama ye otosomienu wonka ate asefo ho ensama Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wadi to dwane bini
His Majesty also understood that peace must be institutionalized. His leadership in the preparation and unanimous adoption of the Dagbon Constitution established a durable framework for governance, succession, and stability, and thereby securing a lasting institutional legacy for Dagbon. Beyond Dagbon, the late Yana was a respected national peacemaker. His palace served as a place where disputes were settled, relationships were restored, and dialogue was encouraged. His efforts to promote harmony amongst Muslim leaders and to strengthen cooperation between Dagbon and neighboring traditional kingdoms reflected a vision that extended well beyond his own kingdom. We all remember fondly, only like yesterday, his historic visit to his brother the Yegbonra, overlord of the Gonja kingdom. This historic visit triggered the joint Dagbon-Gonja committee that has since been working to resolve boundary disputes between the Dagbon and Gonja kingdoms. He equally championed development. He envisioned a Dagbon that will be peaceful, prosperous, and forward-looking.
Ani ayokoti Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mama Sansam Wegina Salamat Kukwa Penton e Troya whatever some Yada swajina mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asweye wo dwumadie ya African Union empanifo edi brano no empanifo ayen hyehyeye ama afidie no eginemu ewo man Ghana ha sei we ye AU Extraordinary Summit on Universal Health Coverage and Ending AIDS na Ghana mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama echi ebibiman empanifo ya owo nimdie ewo apomuden ensemu afi ebiman empanifo brano udru wo mamu a wo no share eye wo man no ene aman foforo enkita hodie ensam so sanso ena biman empanifo a wo na hwe saa oman ko na wo mutimu no wo sikasem ene wo hwe atentrene edwuma yedie eso wo nyina ena akadefo a ene dadua yin kita won sabo so me de tosodienu ebaako wo nyina eba betena patakese baako ase eba bedi nkomo ochina esanso eka ho na saa anamo ya empanifo etui oba behwe aboa na wadi nkomo ede akọ ene abiman ahodo ka waka wonti apam ho Babesha African Union won dwumedie no ase no wadwene abibiman apomuden enso ni emu enkomo mampani sei empempenso a yaduru se abibiman adehye no yetwemu se brano empanifo ebedi yapomuden nkomo ewo krata so akeke ewo se chance ma adehye ewo abibiman ahodo mu no ehuru mfaso a empanifo kwotena African Union won dwumedie ase a sanfaso no eba ewo abrabo edwumedie emu wose ni tituru pa ye yade akoye koankro ya brano se etwiniti ewa abiman ba akoso na echeche de ko abiman ahodo ya akaso a eto de bia ha won abrabo pa wose sankoma mpanifo edi ogidie won awehemu se esunsunsu aso na be sha ya twuma ewa afimpiemienu ene aduasa 2013 na enhyehyɛ ya mpanifo ayeyi waka ade akwa wura mu se ochichem ene da dua ya yakita onsabo so meda edi kan no wo hwɛ se abiman mpanifo a ewo nimdie enso so ewo apomudi ensemu wo ma ewo nimdie ewo sikasem wo ma ewo nimdie ewo oman ne kyekere ne nimpunto ensemu no wo na edi kan atena se enne na wo mo asuasu atwene amyehunu enema ahodo a wo ye ede boa apomudi eyeye ne wo ye de boa ensikasem a eyeye ne eye de aboa empuntuo na wo ma asuasu adwene nyina wie enne no ochena empanifo sanso etena se a abibiman empanifo nyina ene wo mo empanifo a edi ama ahodo enkita wudie ensam so no enso so ebetena se bi ehwo na afei de ne wo mo asuasu aye no wo mo de kwakoto abibiman empanifo anim saa bre no abibiman mampani bia ewo hobi enti de empanifo eka na eno na ofrase na okọ wonkro mu a wahyase enso so ede aye adwuma de enti a we esi mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne na so pe no eye se mampani ahyenkomo bia se wobrekwa African Union empanifo ekotena se ewo nkrofo ama so okodi nkomo se ewo se apomudi ho ehiayen oba afie ene wobeba hye adwumadie bia se a de friend se free primary healthcare program no o hyase ede ba beto ho mampani se na wo twa sa esawe ede ato esanse eda bi se beba ya African Union empanifo ehia na we no akwakwa ensen na ho de akere wo mo se wono esa na opeso de wo mo efa so no wodi ka atwa bi ewo ne mamu nto bia so ko ne mamu a won chance enfanya atwuma we sa free primary healthcare dwumadie no edi free ho a mampani asanso apeja ye National Health Insurance Scheme dwumadie no emu enso so ede koso asika na mpanifo ede hyemu de dawo no wapeja mu ede ko animu pa ena afa de etoso miensa eye Ghana Medical Trust Fund eye Mahama
aka dwumadie no a ene mampani edi egu ho no wei ene anamon ya Ghana mampani edi ketuo nti mpanifo se ena wo matrase yi wodi wei e ba be yense na ho edi akere wo mo se ye nyina se bi man eka edi bomu a ye betumi aye na se bio HIV AIDS ade no ye betumi etu ase edi afiri wo ye ye nyema yie ne etoto ye nyema yie nso so a ebeko totin enso so edi ama oman Ghana na saa krata ya efiri mampani aso ye eba ye mpanifo se wodi aseda kese pa eko edi ama Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan wono na ye ko eye United Republic of Tanzania wo kira mu so oba pani ya osom oman no ewo ho no kwasem se mampani se woni na di nkomobu akokom na sade maame na twantoma si ne kokko ya wo tan san komo no akire e kire se wo gi abima yedie ene ye nkanko etumti de nempanifo be ye wo gidie ewa rehemu se wo mokọ a enkonko ye nkomo akeke wo bi e chance e de aye atwuma ewo ho yade ahodo bi a wo ka ne HIV AIDS afein ewa ye bo a ya na akoye nkonkon ewa ya edu ba bi a enko ema ekọ a wo so a emfie bebri a ya ba bedu wo 21st century mu no na sabi wo mu 18 nananom ewo nse de wo se ni nyina ohwe ne wati ase e de afri ho saa kratai efri mampani asoye nkitawudie bofotene orumanyafo Felix kwachi ofosu na nensa ehyanse
na Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry and woman call Speaker of Parliament right honorable Aban Kingsford Sman Babi Naso na woman call born abaso say papa waya dear pa Yamin Sirano na onkoswa man kwatenti amodi wom na satam bia baba se kwano Minister of Works and Housing no or ya dear papa Professor John Evans Tamas Abreso or ya dear say and then one kasa akom akenta ho papa ya dio na chairman Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry nana oparakwafo and what they two speaker nim say na dawruma ente enne kraya benada ukuada yawada sika sansua for Dr. Kesa to Forsen wo bamra sebeje fie no the media budget review aba one country no say a contractor for yi titiripa koko wuro so a yedema wo mu no wo mu atia e ka da ho no say 4 billion Ghana cedis ya e ma contractor for bra wo mo bre ya de bi kokoto na bank etwi ebi yare sikasem wo mu taw mu be bi ententi wo mu kantre ne na wo ba be kan sa budget wo mfa ta sika nkan no wontu ama wo no.
In fact, me this say my friend Almighty Coco Rose. Say who ne ti and ne fore. Wo ma ye nya ne ntie say we say Minister of Finance and ntua. And so who ne a obekọ ne nchen kra na waye den. Wo ne na kodi hu nkita ho. Wo kokoko border eno so bobue e your how kese. Na say sebe amanfo na president enima Coco board at the contractors ka over 4 billion Ghana cedis. Eye yen sikanketenketin yi. Yen sikanketenketin yi ane ye de ahyese adwumanimu. Me ameka say medishem bebre over 5 years ni. Eya hometo. Enti yesre road minister and yen abrobro so kakra. Ono so me bonaba so. If you say ukobusa na kakra onim no oka.
Nana opare kwafo anfanso ho en wotre se aban ya ade wo ya ade pa titru eye big push project ya wode aba akwanya kese akwantempon wo ye no aban ya ade pa nemom ekoto didi a wonwan so didi wo sra aban se na dawurma wonta nani no mehwe wo no so akontractafo no a ebi akwan kumankuma wo mu ye no Kosiblo ni beka se at the detriment. Won tan ni mehwe wo no nso na wo mo nso detriment kakra sa de be ya wa setine mu betumpom.
So finkran so obefa kasoa akọ the Takwa and Takrady area at your house. So finkran so obefa even Tema na wako voter region at your house. I just say ayatete na yen aye wasa an industry mu de. E o how no nyina gina akatua anwen nesen. Mi kabiom akatua anwen nesen. Te sa gawa e ba be kaw. Ama contracted bia amoto yenim say akwanga huru bi so koso eye especially big push you andi wotua president and minister yɛdam ase na ɛno no ɛsua ɛyɛ nipa kakra bi ɛna wɔn wonya saa ade no na sɛ ɔma yɛ ɔpepepe na sɛ bi abaako abie ka na ɛnum bi na sɛ wɔn ɛna sɛbi wobɛdidi a ɛmmoa ama obiaa gye sɛ menhu si deɛ mɛsi aka nafa ayɛ ɔhaw kɛse
awɔde kokoseti awo ɛmfa ho ba contractor for ne de ɛfa wɔnom ho paa kyerɛ sɛ ɛnneɛma mu ayɛ den ɛde amo wɔ mu deɛ te sɛ wɔkasa yɛ tɛ mama Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry nana ɔpare kwafo na bra wɔkasa no na Speaker of Parliament Right Honorable Aban Kingsford-Osman Babent wɔ na onodet and after that, and walk at the woman said, or Fred Finance Minister, now they are seminar to many.
I expect that this is budget will be to try to solve some of these problems, and is mop up all the areas that he thought were not very critical, very urgent, and is pushing them towards priority areas. That one has been giving me a brief always on it. So I really know what is happening. I'll add my voice and draw his attention that, well, it's important that you also take care of the patient. If not, by the time you come, it's not alive again, so there will be nothing to treat. So work on it. Thank you for coming.
The detriment. There is Okasi. Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Aban Kingsford-Osman Babin, William Gentu, and Emmanuel Akoli, Emrasebe de Fiamanabo, and see a tier for TV.
Yet, what has your boy so a dear niche was and for a so? Shall see and run or month for a dear children como. Near Tian is a high court, a one crap puni mantemo, Akon Kunyasi or Quanisma working in an say. Yera Bernard and Chibos Yakon, and Yawayano, and Shani Ganam Retia. Enti 20 years a pan yet yapem and so one call, now one call them sound so any Jumadin and come way. And now Dom Kuma, my Ganam Rush every face, same way, dear, and more yadodo. Inti appeal near Tavia Beshem, Wakakos court, na Yakwaman so. Yanni lead council at the minority no. Why am Rashebe Jenia was some addition, what was Swami Abato and Persia so. Yera John Dakwa Banti law, Yadin Kodin Como. Lawyer Kwaba. Obiajo, so upon Boko dear, and I'm honye.
It could be better. Yes. In the word.
Minim sa tem woni ntina ma kasa aba fom ne dia mesres enka be pegem kakra dia maye.
Well, myself down.
You enu atem woni ebe to dwania dom kuma ne kan se miscarriage of justice eno mo kira se sen.
Yo, that's it. Prefer I did about dom kuma kan ya digital Ghana phone na so if no any said Eli kan yintia sɛ mrabe yɛ adwuma ɛwɔ man no mu ɛfiri sɛ obiara ɔyɛ abɛnti biara no mmerɛpa mu no ɔsɛ obu ho akonta nti akontabuo a ɛwɔ amadesɛm no yintia na deɛ ha yɛ ɛyɛ mmara no sɛdeɛ si ɛwɔ hɔ ɛne ɛkwan a gyaagye no ɛfa so ɛde yɛwura wɔntumi ɛkɔto mu no ɛno na ha yɛ na woma me 1 minute let's look at it. If you say, you the judgment now, man, the buyer. Now, Shuma, Chabaun, yes, in the bond year decline, our year, and it said, will be section 14 of the Act 703. And it said, you were going to me at the assessment, the amount to move a good little Emma will be. And not let the bond, and just say you were going to me now, or yet, shall I say. And I said, of a company so to Sikako. That's what we do. Just transfer of the license without ministerial approval. Now, we and far a year at 995. At 995, no, a year Mra and Nona and punish especially illegal mining. And it is already at 995 or say section 99, the minimum section 99 too. And it's now from my meno a daily to me to the 20 years. Now, section 81 of the law, and section 99 applies to illegal small scale mining and other forms of illegal mining. It's 99 now, you apply any sentence to you to be 20 years. Law, they say that section 99 applies to illegal small scale mining and other forms of illegal mining. Now, so the question is whether by the mere transfer of the land to somebody, that means that he has engaged in illegal mining. And that is the, in my view, the error the honorable judge failed in. The judge failed into a huge error by assuming that section 14 has criminalized just the mere transfer of title without ministerial approval, and also came to the conclusion that that transfer of licenses without ministerial approval amounts to illegal mining. I think that's a completely different sense altogether. And Ritina Emma Dokuma Yekase ADSC a miscarriage of justice. Chama Woodsmith, once he hasn't engaged in illegal mining activity, nor can we say he has engaged in illegal mining, you cannot use section 99 of 5 to sentence him. Yes, sir, no one to that. And we did say the lawyers no said the Naye Casano, or more Asha, prepare say they appeal. We are a country of law. And it is if we are going to take somebody's liberties from him, it has to be within the confines of the law. Which means you dare to Isapa and Bra any Mrakwanso. And that is the basis for which we are making this claim.
Na mochira se embra no fa bi enhye dansisi so na da.
Ba sure no kre enu ti kura no e na ne ka se wo hwe article 19 na that inconsistency no like we should go to Supreme Court for interpretation. We should stay in the hands of the court until the Supreme Court interpret these provisions. There's some judge necessary say and also our own say or pentem ama the judgment. The brain in most cases, there are judges, high court judges, they abide decisions of the Supreme Court. Say, okay, suppose they are going to Supreme Court for interpretation, okay, they may change the Supreme Court's interpretation about, then we'll continue. My minister don't understand it. You do go ahead and sentence him to serve the term. Now imagine what the local court I will see me not say I actually court make us say the court in the and then now we're denying freedom for nothing, and that's what we want to avoid. That is better that 1,000 people are freed than for one innocent to go to jail.
Chirechiremu kakra na oguso a wode maye no enie na wo se wugina Minerals and Mining Act sania court ni gina so a wode na temu di tu dwa na mo kire se enchirechiremu no hwehwea so anase temuafo no na wo masa akwan no emu ne ehia
the misapplication of the two acts. So we have the Act 703 and Act 995. 995 amends some provisions in Act 703. Now, that 995, it would be said, Section 99, my minister, because we will do judgment, my minister, Section 99 too. So, Section 99 too, no, like a man to me, a man convicted, a sentence you were to this 20 years. Now, Section 99 of Act 995, and when they say it applies to illegal mining, illegal small-scale mining, and other forms of illegal mining. And my point is that you have to tell me that when you one year away, you decide to 1 year, you are under Section 14 of Act 703. And when they say what the assassin will be say, on Pankoya Juma, and then Pankoya Galaxy. If you can say, won't me, why illegal mining now? If you cannot convince me they want to be illegal, and the court didn't come to that conclusion, court now got that Shamawut Galamsey, and then they should say, who do a kind of DRC. It is able to be on Galamsey, dear. It is now the Galamsey punishment the man. Because under Section 99 of Act 995, the law says that it applies to illegal small-scale mining and other forms of illegal mining. And Cameroon to me, I think we come to the conclusion that Cameroon to me and illegal mining, and that's he wasn't engaged in illegal small-scale mining. How do you apply Section 99 to sentencing? Because Section 99 yes, sir, they punish you when engaged in illegal mining. And you know, in fact, an enhancement of punishment under 703. 995 no not said. The people say no, you could come 10 years. I say 995, they say who come 25 years. It is just punishment for those who engage in illegal mining activities and other forms of illegal small-scale mining activities and other forms of illegal mining activities. That is what Section 99 of Act 995 says. And before you convict him to me and sentence him under Section 99, you have to come to the conclusion that he engaged in some form of illegal mining. But Adia Judge Mekani reason that Woodsmith did not engage in illegal mining. He only transferred the interest he had in the license to another person. And our point further on that is that if it's that one, the law does not criminalize it. In fact, the Emrano, at best, what it does is that transfer now or Bayano will be white. That there will be a transfer interest in license, Emma will be. That's when you see approval. How does the person go to jail for 20 years? What you have to do is that if you transfer without ministerial approval, that transfer will be declared void. That is how the law should be applied. And see, my memo, that's something that they just said grave error by applying Section 99 of Act 995 to Section 14 of Act 703, because by so doing, he came to the conclusion that when they assassinate Emma Ubia, you have engaged in illegal mining. But that is not true. We all have come to the conclusion that in this judgment, the judge never said that Cameroon Smith has engaged in illegal mining activity. There be. The say what the assassinate Emma Ubia. Does that amount or does that equate to illegal small-scale mining activity? No. And if it's no, how do you use Section 99 of 995 to convict him, to sentence him to this number of years in prison?
Honorable Atemo na beto jandom kuma no hunu say amanyosem bi bata ho ana.
Well, in Canada, so you have to look at the whole country, the AC. You're a president. Our sister was still who said and call for Yagalamse. Now, for the president to say to himself and call for Yagalamse, one, the president might know, and I'm sure the president knows these people who are engaged in Galamse. When he made Umuano, and I will name in Aqua a woman, and will name the extent of destruction of air courses. The president himself said that he will not kid himself to think that his people are not involved, and that he knows his people are involved in Galamse. Now, the question is, what has the president done to these people? Now, this same government, the Attorney General, write a petition to Yoko, investigate Yamin, investigate Abanga. These are executives who are engaged in illegal mining. To date, we haven't heard anything from the Yoko or the Attorney General. And so you ask yourself, do we have different laws for different people, different rules for different people? Is that how we run this country? And if you are being fair there, and Yamin, General Court, Abanga General Court, and Kofa President, who is guaranteed, who is General Court. And I want to use the course, and we can say that, well, there's some form of fairness. But wait here, we from Tuma, blue, red, white, and blue. It's already we did not equity that was very clear, black media, already. That's where the politics comes in. And we want to believe that that national and the state security agencies will take note of this. Now, we are guarantee the person should be brought to book. In this particular instance, the judge, the prosecution, everybody brought him to the conclusion that Woods was not engaged in illegal mining. Already on assassin the command. And so, the illegal mining for a sentence and habit of justice.
And the law is here, and Diana Mona Dom Kumani Betu.
Now, we will continue to stay together, bring the views of the people of Ghana on the floor of Parliament and everywhere. And it's when a lawyer, they will take the steps to appeal this judgment. And I am convinced that this judgment will be set aside We are not abiding citizens. We can only see the law. The lawyers appeal, and then we are with the judgment of the Court of Appeal. But for us, the number of I did not pass when they said the judge and I didn't continue to fight for him. Look, me, I am an environmentalist. It is also a board in fact and we are hoping to our environment must protect it. To be there all year and more say yes, or we in the minority, we believe in that. We believe that we need to protect our forests and our natural resources. We believe in that. But what you don't believe is that young family are quantum for anything. A year, like a course, letting you to indeed. Number one, to be or you can see and there's no purpose. If the castle world, I hear no way and then see a home could be a home with your course, not be said. I can't when you galamsey. And for your galamsey, the idea is that I think galamsey for Embra and I didn't know that is where we have problems. And so we continue to further everything and hope that on appeal he will be very successful.
Lead counsel the Madam Kumano Sansi Mrase Bejenia was Madeshia, what was Swami Abaton Persias Yera John Darko. Ma yena so anyina eye sansa mo a ene court no ede ebabeto dwa ne ho ye kon eye Kwame Nkrumah suapon ni mu a openi eye lecturer Department of Sociology and Social Work ono kura sansa criminologist Dr. Jones Opoku Ware odi atudwa se na no gina sidie ya efri eye Accra High Court Criminal Division eba ye no e gina sidie enam emra kwan so ya sade emra no ese pepepe ene otemuafo na wotena atwamu no wode eye adwuma ne titiru pa eye nei li ya mpanifo ahyehye de free abamu a wode eye adwuma ede fa kwan ye fa so etufom gudie ewo man Ghana ha say Dr. Jones Opoku Ware say the law is still the law emra no eye emra o enti ya makwan na emra na yankase ya jatum di ensa hye kratanse no ene edibu oman no ya makwan mamra na enye atwuma wobre kura suro ene ehu ebia ene akire ose no kwasem se ebo kwadu ade ukogina atemu atwa no animu a empanifo ewo adansedie eho asodie se wode won adansedie eba na ehunu se ehun fi na wachina so ahwe ama de emra no ka no wahye ase enso so ede aye atwuma na se eye adwuma wie na wotemuafo ote adwamu no ehunu se adansedie no emu odu emu pi na esefata na yabo wa ye mamra no enye atwuma wo so no de asie owogidie wa rehemu se wo mo a wo makoyese huruya mo jampa wo mo tirimu da wo mo mpa wo man Ghana yedie ya de bia do mo asori galan wo mo tuatuatu a ukoka wo masema no mo ye video edi mpoa e de kire wo no we be yensen na ho bi e de ama wo mo se wo man Ghana emra no obi enu a wo so e wa ban e kyen no eninti se mra no ukotwa na ofom nko ade a oman Ghana emra no ene obedi oso ogidie wa rehemu se gina sidi ampanifo asi e wo court yi yenyan ema no enye atwuma ema obi a enkofimfam ho.
Around 2019, there was a repeal of Minerals and Mining Act at the time. Based on what the Parliament did, on revised CS Amrano and CB Omar will be eto Emrana farm mining. It's somewhere between 5 to 20 years or 25 years or so. And if Emrano and Ejina so Edibu attend there, definitely no. The law, as we say, is in the bosom of the judge. In the judge in Bejina Amrano so na CB will attend. It didn't make us say Emrani there. If say their course no is okay, which is 20 years, 15 years, 25 years. I am running Akan, and he said if he is found guilty on all charges there, the judge decided the number of years on the law, sir, for the man, and I'm sure say and not be a judge. No, I mean, say on the Soviets, okay, I did be a SMRA, a Jumo mining.
Dr. Jones Opoku Ware say okona ye nyina ye kondiatia eyesa galamse no esanse nye kwan paso e na ade hye binim enamo a wo tu fam gudie no eye na so obesra ban yi se e mane fa amanyosem enwurwemu.
Mijini say, in as much as if he say, Obia ABB, especially say in this case, Chama to me, 18, Yamane 20 years. A yes, our standard in there, they apply to Obia and I say be or MPP ni anaban ni power nti na bia you say any time I want to nko na say be o to go sempo so ye legal mining poa in fact president na credit na baby aka so onim say na ban move for AAB in fact some months ago and attorney general a reference from two people or NDC Edema Yoko say the accusation of me mining nti e say we don say be mo ato sa asem no akosi say nti say bia obi ye bibi na evi say bia opposition ni nti na e de mra be we ne dia ene na je say sa de we na e koso no enye nse nda ho de mo bia eye bibia say bi ye say na e be ya e be ma political party bi e bia ye go mu fi an omkofo mfi ama nkofo bi anim abanya
Enra court no buebu asem no asese chairman wontumi yama no finhye aduonu a wo hye ase etwa no enra no Peace News ene Ghana de hye bi edi nkomo na wo ma dwenche de fa ho eni
say 20 years no media bi ni sure say a doso na say nke hwe say yes no ko back from kakra na me de me crime so kra na nke be 5 years say de be ya omo a omo nso aban mu omo so di sabone ni be na say sabone ye etimam fo na etim no ye di sabone di be suan de afri ade no say omo untumi mpo a wo ye penu na to ye odefo bi se mpo no yetimi di na ko family kwan bi so say so na ye yanka ye nka ho ntinka be ma ye suan de
media me hu say e too much if you say enye se wako wi obi sika wakofa ben bi sika bi na edi wo ye business a oni obi ye omo ye etimi me fi say sa rule ni de enye na mo hwe ni ye media na matete ni say ye say political na say political e wo mu na mo ye sa de e no mo hwe because e sa na mo twa to no enye e be ko ba betia o mankasa
me no be na mo yi no ese won ku nipa e na ewiase nsuso mo nyonko bra kan hu say da nsuso benya so akatua de me sense aban no fa na ni to fom no hwehwe nsem no mu yiye o yi ni kura sa 20 years ni de on to suma no
so ko dia o amblem scan bi ana wa blem bi oni ni busofo nti o busofo musun friend obi abedi o say NDC ni kura na de mama che no 20 years kura so me de ka make say 40 years
20 years na mo dia man no o deserve so on kodam ba Ghana pa de menye show wadam a obenwa say o omkwakoto fa apio obenwa na mai no nti untimi de o 20 years ni de o sorry ultimate kotina fidi so yi ska good so o deserve so on them
Omamono adehye bia agyenche eno no sansemi yen senchoni Abdullahi Dasmani ena wode esom yen ewe yenhyehyɛ mu sɛ na yebedi enkomo kakra de wo sa ensemi achi esanse enche ye kran komotwetwe a ohene wa atwetwe ye sɛ wutie edom kuma no afam ye wo my Ghana emra sebejafi ene NPP amanyokuo a chairman wuntumi eye eba ewo mu a wo mu do mo sei wo mu no sɛ de esi ye ewo court no na adansedie people bia ni ho ya etia sɛ anasa na kesi so sechema untumi na otu galamse na emom eye ense ene ense ena hia ye ewo court ho ena nsidie no eka ba akoto fo mu awi achi no ye ma chema no untumi aduo no ekire se wo mo se wo mo ankasa ekokwo kire nipa mienu ewo chema no untumi bia ya na eye ne concession awodi di dwuma no wo mo koye no wo man koto se chema untumi ena na eye galamse no na emom nipa mienu a ye kire wo mo ede wo mo ekopie empanifo ekokomu no enkoma wo ne wo mo edi ye no ena sa nkrofo ni mom ka se o chema no untumi na de ho ema yen eni ti sa dansedie ni bia wo hokra no a ye bedi adanse no ensoso edi atia nti omo do omo hu ni se sa nkrofo nse na wo mo edi ye no ena ye ne mom prosecution ni de wo mo anya adanse de bia mu oduru enso amfa nti a chema wuntumi se no kwasem se na oye galamse ampa ye ko ahoma no so ye ne private legal practitioner lawyer Martin Pebu akwakodi enkomo kanso wada mama hey
yeah
that's papa so wagye enso kanso wada ma bebia wote ene de wutie ne nura ene wana montu wo court adwumadie emuo no wo petetakramu a de ba ye eya amanyosem enti na sa agina sidie ne ba ye anasa emra no ene ye atwuma
we de emra no ene ye atwuma emra ne ye atwuma krum ha hwan no nim se chema wuntumi oye galamse bia koladi ani ona akasa no beka so no to go ba ye ka galamse a se aban a manipano to me aban a manipano krata se onye side ma krono nju ko case we mu na nsam ya be se me nsape eni se ni edi kan ono chema untimi odin ona akasa ne pe ede asase ne ma obi foforo o de America ono ni side no kra menka ne aban ketia no ono a ojitu se o ma Henry Okum to me say ayi onko siesie asase no hona say nti onko siesie na nfuye ntimi mra bio kwaye no ntimi mra bio a ye frɛ the portal custom reclamation But nipa no the man no Henry Okum no. Henry Okum ni aban krata oni aban to me so be sa adwuma no. Nti e ho na wontumi abumra no so. We bumra so wo de adwuma e kosi obi nsa. Saa nipa no wan hwe se o ho krata. Oni ho krata nti I to say wakofo obi say unyu hwe ne krata we ti hospital. Wakwa na ba say ombedi doctor. Abra onye hwehwemu e medical and dental council say simesi or doctor na onye doctor. Ana we kusie obi o say onji lawyer. Onso a onhwe ne krata say oye lawyer na onye lawyer. Na odi adwuma asenisa. Nti ho no na chairman untumi obumra no so. Nti me hu bebi e ya amanyosem e wo ho no. Na etosi mienu. Oka say ono kra de oka say Henry Okum no onsiesi asasne keke. Onsiesi asasne keke no. Sa esiesi no no boy de pa sikapudu pa na ye de. Na tema untumi wa ma Henry Okum Sampua anadama se onfanye se edwuma no na Henry Okum no ono e Father Christmas afi bisa chema wuntumi o si o okate se onbo sa aka ne nsiesie asase no na osiesie no so a ondua kube dachi kube no so a na o matete atom na afi o mache ba Henry Okum untre se ebia Henry Okum ye Dangote ana oya Bill Gates bi ama obi ati ase se ene oya wadoye debi untre sa anioma no ena Henry Okum se debi entisa nti ebi anka Henry Okum eye Dangote ana ebia say kwa me despite ana ebi ofurisa for ebi anka ebeti ase kakra but we onye bi nti uka se obi sa no o se ne se onsiesi asase no keke na dachi kubenu so a na matete aton na we ye bisika ento asum nti ho na asem de seye ti asem no de bai na nye anka ma Henry ni sika se onfansiesi asase na ba wontimi nkire se o ma de sompua anadama nti ho na asem no gu so gu so because ne o kan ento asum Henry nye Father Christmas and no kra woni krata ebi anka o wo krata kra ne afan se bio ebi Henry na wejimi na oso obeye so bi o hwa ebi on se na nye sikeni na ebi ase ebi ope wuntumi asem ti anayi ba de no so wan tro krata so nti sia chema wuntumi de na no se oka saa na omo pene so Henry so se nye saa na omo pene so nti e ba ne saa na o hwe na ntumi se Henry no on se jimini ana on se obi a odo chema wuntumi na chema wuntumi ka se ona hokra ne yenku na obekunu wa ma chema wuntumi nti saa ne ma ni nyina ni ho no e ma judge ne gidi se Henry asem no eno wo mu se chema wuntumi de no nti o ti se MPP amanyo senfo se o man fa dance die bi amba o moboa eduru bebi a asem na omumi erudi o man no kan no se krata ni ho chema wuntumi aka ne de Henry Okum so aka ne nti yaji no kasi eni a o hwa o si compare them a nti wuntumi de no ento asum na medical aka ne because Henry no o hwe ni sunu ne bai se de ne bibia na aso onya sakakra on kire se ono de oye wuntumi die hard supporter or die hard fan na bibia wuntumi pe ovia so bitumi ayaman on o man ya kire evidence tisa anke bibisa anke ne beboa wuntumi but there's nothing. It shows that Henry is not a fanatic.
Okay.
So the wuntumi whichever way nti passional evidence wo hopa ena netosu enai Henry kwakoto mfidie edi aba be ye adwuma no wuntumi yara kro ono ana o introduce ne ma obi a oton san mfidie no na Henry kra say wuntumi tua mfidie ne kabi na wuntumi say debi ntu de ho ne yenya nto enim ne o ka no kre but wuntumi jitu say ono ana o introduce Henry Okum no ema nipa na oton mfidie no na mfidie na no boarding bulldozers ni no afi wuntumi na asema ka ne so say bulldozers no so ye di siesie asase ma ne yeye nti asema America ne say na che say wuntumi jitu say Henry no okototo mfidie bulldozers any excavators. When you are not the better wood to me or the shell, the castle or the show, and it or could see as natural. Ukoto bulldozers, excavators. Now, after Aketia Ebema, they say, Aya, dear Kube, who dear Kubena, that's a swat, not yatite. Oh, now, Ada Braka, into a Honona, a man, a which we ask them to say, when Chiaka, Uncle Masika, Sika Pudu said, on Francis, Assassina, aha. But even after that, Kurano still, they would have even been the question, they said, Henry, no. Oni aban krata e manu to me say onye sa adwuma no nti kofo bi sa pa webu mra no so because one hwe ne krata wakofo bi akeke na reclamation science science pa manfo esua ho adwuma say ubeko school no why journalist ubeko school no why teacher ubeko school na why a doctor nti ese na reclamation there utumi kofo bi a Henry say ono or a small scale miner, on yet reclamation expert, only mining support services license. Hence, you're holding in Anna, I them no a book which me so.
Okay. Lawyer Martin Pebu, what am I saying? O my Ghana, Yemra no kasaditia, galamse, I know na, you can't say illegal mining. Masem ne say, Nipam you know a quarter one more assassin, so Henry Okum. Michael Jedu Ayisi yachi wamu se no omo ye galamse wa asase ne so ehọ na ehyanse e ma nhwehwemu ekoye eti ye bisasa sa abre omo de na ye illegal ye galamse amra ne kasadi tia sesi a chairman untumi yama no 20 years sa nipa mienu so after so omo di adanse na wie no e de na amra no ka efa won ho
so omo no ye de ache omo nti kai say penfu beka say yeah, debate. What the nam kitwano at the two sunuma na which me akesiano. And to say call at times yeah fishing na. What the nam kitwa from say kita school boys no dia kitwano at the tunes you na nama kesia kesina ba na which me omo. Enti Henry Oku ene Michael CJ Duno omo na ye kitwano enti ye de omo achi to me. Nti eche say oma for mu wedi but omo so no nye say oma for mu wedi sa keke o hwa asem na there is a certain part of it MPA ma ba o de can say nti fidie na yekoto wo ho no aban age court age ama aban nti dey say Henry no so no ho akodim bi nti o hwa operation na last year almost 16th and 17th April 2025 no mo koye sa operation no almost omunya excavators are juma 20 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 up to 20 na nye juma no so yes 5 omunya cars mienu water pumps gold nesa nti ni nyina yaje na je so almost obu akam excavators 20 na for mo minua 20 ebi wo mpa nti almost omu akodimu bi so all of those have been confiscated to the state enti ena obi anim se no kreni on se e o musa me ka se untumi nya wa nya de ba on se asa kanso aso se na nso so damu fie nu e ko mfie nson a ye momode na o mantenyi o ti so sa time no o man remission me ka se remission I say brofu be brain enti me de me ka common one no do it doesn't fit ye ka se pardon no ba nyo ni na na pardon we friend remission enti Odemu 5 to 7 years now. Yama no remission, and now they are friend of pardon. Because if you say 20 ne dia a dorsal, and now you can't 20 so I knew in Yana or best survey. And Remuno saying will be for now your money to say 20 years. Open to whom red draw or best survey. Or better 20 mumians, Uchemumians, I'll be 6.66 years. Inti now. What tobacco actually into tobacco china, you na cano, we have 6.6 plus 6.6, Obenya 13.3, or round it up, roughly. International say, so man penibia aunt so a mount me, and I say appeal be an year, obey them 13 years and about 3 months. But no, I make us a look at a dozen, between 5 and 7, no, and Oman Penu of was
call has been put on hold. Please wait.
Adeshima Manipa Yenino Egusu Edi Nkomwe a private legal practitioner lawyer Martin Pebu. Okay. Let me say humano any amfa amwaye papa nti de nkomo ebesi wa hase na yahwe anko ensenfoforo emu chairman wontumi asem ya emu enkomo enana yedie ensoso ewo ho mehyehyɛ de ahodo a agya efiri akiri de ban ne kakra na nka aka akyi mebisa no ayesese wo hwɛ de edom kuma ne afoforo bi ahye ase ekeka se wo mdom hu ne se amanyosem ehye baabi nti na ase ne de na akoya yire kete no nti na nka agya bebi ogine na mebisa se ya kalamse na yeti paye no edien na wose aban eye na ya rehyimu ede momamu na adehye se ne asie saa na be kode atie obi a ye beche no a ne ho ebon saa galamse dwumedie nim
na Technical University Senior Administrators Association of Ghana TUSAG and omo sre aban se na dawuruma bosa ya akadan na enum wo baabi ana womotena asesi nkonwa ka asem kama bibia eto de da womusa bibi wo wa yetu adema wonum yefra no one time research allowance na womu akamasi womu implement mpo na allowance ne package a eka ho no emaye na yemfa yefunum pan so nsa aban ena oyefunu ya oya no wanwe wose a obi ehu mmobo enti saade a omo ba betie atua na bra wani peace news okasa na national president Ematusa Stanley Alasan na Bopam and water say Sawusha Technical Universities ya ewo mantemuni nyina mu a se baswo mo ya research ya bro mu brepa obekọ ona eduru ba bi ko light edum no aso ne phone na wode ya research ya buksi gunenim bebre wo hyewe mu no wo hyewe mu no wo hyewe mu adaya wo penyansa ne nimde e de aba ba kire da tintirme ya de no wo mu nso anyina ba ba yempanimpa na no en wo mu ti aba ya wo mu twene wa basesini enti wo mu sere no se na dawuruma one shene wontu ama wonum
start here strike no enora share man say if our problems were not solved start strike no on the 20th and it's nationwide across all the 10 technical universities. All senior members are on strike. Strike no suspended 2nd of December 2025 and our education minister intervention so free intervention national suspended strike in the hope say on best solve a problem na maya but free that time no December na minister no share boss say on betray sika no by March but e could do March no amendment to sika no free that time no be see net July 22nd still the money hasn't been paid and we really do not know when the money will be paid. So what we did was just to resume the strike.
Afe wasande adesrede ema aban se na dawuruma ai asem no a edawo dada no a eso ohye no address zanze asem ba kope konabra eye one time research allowance no se wo ka hu bibi dia ene strike no omude beba wiye bas wan ka ho hwe na se de tia na tia dia ene tia no edem.
They're supposed to pay us from April, and we're saying that until they pay us that money, we are not also returning to the offices. Run away from it. But this is a crisis situation. They will have to deal with our issues, and then we deal with their issues. It's as simple as that. Well, for the budget, it will not make a lot of sense to us if our issues are still outstanding. So, Nyamaka Finance Minister said, so that whatever he's going to say there at least will make a lot of sense to all of us.
All of us. Technical University Senior Administrators Association of Ghana, a year to Sagini. The motive say Okase National President Stanley Alasan Abopam Prince Bafo Asamoah.
Na ma yansan so nsa ye chi ye kwache ma wontumi nsem no enu ada temu no beto amontene so jai osebo pa wode wani chirem bia te se samra boy se ya no omanfo ne bo se urade nyankopon wadie yedi nkunim afi wo hwa wane ya wankrafuponi mantama wade a wo kan se ne yedi nkunim kese pa wo illegal mining galamse so enti wo sebo na na eguso aye bonanso enei lawyer ni ba ko a wabene guso a wo che na adwene afa ho lawyer Kwame Adofo nsema wo kan se na wosebwa na mweni afekire mu ho a Ghana fo mo bɔ no sebe enye nkunimde bi na yedi o omanfo nhye dante ase 20 years ni yede ma yewura chama wontumi no mepacho enye illegal mining ho asem eye se wo ye konko echi konko se ukopie mu Ghana ban chen se wo pe concession na wagina so etu fo magudie na wo wie ye no wode ma nipa foforo sa nipa no so wani tumi krata Ghana ban enim no enu so ne agina ya service atemu ati sei ye de atudwa wade sansem bo gina atudwa bra na wani keche kofi bedu edi nkomo ewo Ghana munti adwumedie so na no pai.
Oh, yepa galamse for na yetwo so no yepa kenasibe o se babuwa ma ba ye a whole lot I mean kind judgment galamse mu dia judgment le nyina ti so ko ji abanya sa so ko ji asa so tu agudia fama obi a wonkwa ne dia ba wonkuto mo so de ma obi a this wo minister ho mane ma approval yes sir why no offense and yes yes wundi na kwa galamse na ahana asem so say gina ne say woni akobedi adan tie wundi no so Henry Korea and Henry no so ne eri na akati deal
lawyer Adofo amanensi wanu ma na wose enei atemu no woguso a wo kirechire ma kire omanfo enu nchese yedi nkunim say illegal man ya koatia na yedi nkunim nyasa na tie ewom se Ghana mra tia se eni kwan se ne tie bia no illegal man galamse e bi na so enei na se galamse ko so kra na emu bi yen she dan wo ye tua besi na yeguso a ye tua enipa oguso a wo tu so kra na to de bia ya ye ne wo mo tie ye ni wo mo pass asimesi teacher kapote na etu na so nyade obia ebo howa wase galamse etuo ni sei enye nipa ba ko ahemfo bi tu bi na asofo bi tu bi ntiade ne de eyo minor samwa
now whether we will change it is a different story. Jesus I don't yena na no mo ka te say asase no blada yen ko you that say you say mo asase no ho bai but say sika everybody is driven by money I saw it cry you so to the last cry here because we face that here the community no is completely not kind of cry you get enemy the meaning of how we can resolve this problem I saw for the cry to galaxy but here oh yeah I saw for the be here I saw for the hey is it the bedroom? This is the map for minimum and how we solve this problem. And then the people are trampling it down for the whole year. So be hot, operation hot, and money will be near to and my dead about them. And so still, of the
womunya tuo no am se hwe mo na motenkra na mo ka ne amode ye guso apetampe ye betu lawyer Kwame Adofo ne nsem eno no na keche kofi bedu ama na esi one man was you ade no eno abra na high court e na temu betu dwa nipa ba ko a ye ni twa ne so pass ye wura Bernard Entwibo osi akochema wontumi wotu anu wetiem ne boafo Dr. Pagrave Boache Dankwa onso wa bene pa na temu no beto amonti so wie ye obi ehu se chema wontumi kwadam mfirihie aduonu 20 years wo besan so aye adwumade dia ka ho no wuhia Dr. Boache Dankwa pa na ohwe no sanya ni dimi na ho pharmacy atem se na bema ayemre pa ntie na no pei ke kire kofi bedu to nsa frɛ na no woni ni di nkomo no wobisan so eno abra temu no beto dwa no oje ne se no wose hwe atemu wakasa kra no wosu bema pa atem so obie na no jai nisuo nko ayoyo se ya ne dia wo kan se asemu a yewura chama wontumi ka che ni nyina ne se wo se MPP amanyoku ade hyema wo nyina hwe enya brane enke wo hommom se boa ba ko ade na wonye adwuma anu oden se ne be ya 2028 general elections no MPP besan so aba ba mu biom
okatwe me say member modern na yema party no into me bra back to power ye kan ya convict na ye be fa no sana na mo de ko and asema okatwe me an say obey okay offer me my younger brother I'll be okay menini ne ko na eba ye court na ya san ye piaba ye court na ya san ye piaba na ma court na menko amepie amini anka me ho
Dr. Pargrave Boache Dankwa wano ya bua forma pa edema yera Bernard Enchibosi akochema wuntumi zasem we nyina no wani ka eche kofi bedu ene di nkomo ewo Ghana muntie dwumedie so ekoso ewo need 100.9 FM so no de tudwa Alex akwesi entwine chiro ye gina so na ye twa husima
Peace FM so wakoma ho hyehyɛw ana ebo periperi de broni kan hardware no a ɛde ne sɛ woyɛ na sɛ woyam so atim so
wo be packing a farmer Martin's liver salt techira kwai entem ehwie nsu agu glass mo ate Martin's liver salt no ba ko no na wo di agum
wo be hu sɛ ehuru wa glass ni mu na wanom Martin's liver salt ye won orange flavor ana ba ko so ye plain
wonumu a ho beto na mum edi nanu na ho ntɔ wo a ko hu doctor.
Peace FM.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
My tear for Aquaba Cassia Bonwesi. Amansan tia me kwabena mafo ana
ohine gwa kase bo ahine na afi
nana ama anoto for network ba ko American farmer no MTN se kokra de wo de MTN no ene di dwuma de wako MTN wo mo enkrabata bia uduru ho a wo se waba wate wo Peace FM so enti wo ba be eSIM no why obe en hyehye na ma wo mpembi kura wo ho mo de message ba phone so umi a link ne so na e de wako no why en hyehye efri wo de ko no hia chip anasa SIM card bia se wo de hye wo phone ni mu go eSIM nenso MTN network no e na di dwuma aha na e di AC mama ha e mamumo anything